What's up, wrestling card fans, trading card collectors? Welcome to another episode of Wrestling with Cards. Today we're looking at the 1990 WCW Slam A Rama card game, board game, some kind of game. But we're looking at the wrestling cards out of those. Before we get started, start with the table. Sweet on-card auto. Mike Rabel, coach of the Tennessee Titans. He's kind of gotten popular as a kind of a off-the-wall coach compared to some of the other NFL coaches. He's not so much buttoned down and all business, likes to have some fun. So happy to have that. Next up, we've got the rookie card I'm considering of CM Punk. This is his first WWF card, WWE, I guess. And he has a card for TNA, but many consider this his rookie card. It's funny that a lot of people don't even consider TNA as a promotion. I will still consider that his rookie card, but this is his WWE rookie card. I believe this was when he was on the ECW brand. Yeah, right there. So this is what kicked it all off, and he would go on to be a legend, even though he's not active anymore. Last up, Jayson Tatum, rookie card, select. Really like the select set. I love the way the cards look. You get a little bit of a real shot, little bit of a crowd in the background, but the cool, shiny stuff also. PSA 8, not that great, but guys, I got this for under $10. So you have a graded card. Most people say around an 8 is like raw, but I'll gladly take that for under $10. So let's get started. This is from the box. A fast action, easy to learn card game featuring the stars of World Championship Wrestling. And I have a sneaking suspicion, this is not on the box actually, this part. I have a sneaking suspicion that's not as exciting as it sounds once you start playing it. I've never actually played the game, but there's something about 90s gimmicked, licensed board games, video games too. They're never as fun as it makes them sound to be. To the best of my knowledge, this is technically the first ever WCW cards that were released. It was interesting because the NWA had the Windham set in 1988 that came out featuring Jim Crockett Promotions era in the mid to late 80s wrestlers. So that's the same year, 1988 being the same year, that NWA would become WCW. However, we had the 2-year break before we got any WCW product that I'm aware of, especially the trading cards. And these are technically the first cards, like I said. 12 different wrestlers represented in this game. We're going to go through each one today. Each one has 4 different cards. All the pictures and the bios are the same on each card. We'll get into that. I'll explain it. Talks a little bit about each one, gives kind of a bio. But the back of the card is what's interesting because it's game mechanics. So they have a body slam, a press, a drop kick, and a pin options if you have 4 cards for each wrestler. According to my research, the mechanics kind of work like a rock, paper, scissor, and if you draw the pin card, it beats all the other moves. So that's pretty much how the game works. But these cards are fairly rare. You can find some graded, PSA 8, 9, 10, I don't know, they could range anywhere from like $25 up to $80 from what I've seen. So we're going to start things off with Barry Windham. So we've got the 3 cards here, and then you can see the mechanics. There's the pin, it tells you what it does. Got the body slam and the press. So let's take a look at the cards. Pretty cool design, actually. I'm not sure I like the bio on the front. You know, as sports cards, trading card collectors, we're used to the bio being on the back of the card so we can see the full picture on the front, but tells you where he's from, tells his favorite holds. That's cool. Bulldog back body drop. Here we are, 2020, and one of his favorite holds is the back body drop. I wonder how that would go over today as being top move. I don't know. Maybe some of these old school wrestlers could try to make a comeback and they'd get over in this high spot fest wrestling industry we're in right now. Anyway, get off my soapbox. Toughest opponents, Lex Luger, Paul Orndorff. That's really cool. Greatest achievements, winning the U.S. Heavyweight Championship and becoming a member of the Four Horsemen. So you just get a little bit of the bio there. So, again, these are first WCW cards. Next up, Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Only got 2 of these. As you can see, not the greatest condition. These are pretty condition sensitive. The backs look okay. I don't know what these are made out of. It doesn't look like and feel like the card quality is the same. But, again, cool cards. Toughest opponents, Sting and Lex Luger, flying knee drop, figure 4 leg lock, we all know that. 7-time world champion. There you go, Ric Flair, first WCW cards. Next up, Tom Zink. Tom Zink. For all of you who don't know, that's the Tony Schiavone Tom Zink's show, which you can check out on the podcast. What Happened When? Conrad Thompson. Go check it out. Anyway, Tom Zink, Z-Man. I do have a full set of this. I really like the back art, actually. I don't know why. Anyway, toughest opponent, Ric Flair, Big Van Vader. Oh, look at this. Favorite holds, drop kick and a sleeper. How impressive. Greatest achievements, winning the U.S. Tag Team belt. There you go, Tom Zink. Next up, total package, Lex Luger. Again, pretty basic. Check it out. Toughest opponents, Ric Flair, Sid Vicious. Greatest achievements, winning the WCW U.S. Heavyweight title. Torture Rack, Backbreaker, Power Slam. Torture Rack's still a cool move. I've always liked that move. Next up, we've got Dogface Gremlin, which is cool they put that on there. Rick Steiner. I like the nicknames, actually. It's really cool. Belly to Belly Suplex, Steiner Line. Toughest opponents, Doom, Michael Wall Street. Winning the tag team belts. Greatest achievement, obviously. Pretty cool. Next up, we've got the brother, Scott Steiner. The Steiner brothers, Scott Steiner. I guess that's supposed to be his nickname, because he's not Big Papa Pump, Big Bad Booty Daddy. No, he's just the Steiner brothers, Scott Steiner. That's pretty funny. Frankensteiner, Tilt-A-Whirl, and the Steiner Line. All cool moves. Toughest opponent, Doom, and achievement winning the world titles. Tag team world title belts. Speaking of Doom, here we've got Butch Reed. Clothesline Power Slam. Oh my. Toughest opponents, Steiner Brothers, Four Horsemen. Again, winning the tag belts, greatest achievement. Next up, Ron Simmons. Same kind of thing. Four Horsemen, Steiner Brothers, winning the tag belts is the greatest achievement. Next up, Arn Anderson. Becoming a member of the Four Horsemen, which was ages ago. Winning the TV title, DDT and Spinebuster. One of the best DDTs and Spinebusters ever in wrestling history, in my opinion. Love this guy. Next up, we've got the man called Sting. The Stinger. Ric Flair, toughest opponent. Scorpion Deathlock. Stinger Splash, cool moves. Winning the World Heavyweight Championship is his greatest achievement. So, love that. Always love the pink and black face paint on Sting. I've saved the best two cards for last, and I say best because they're the most relevant in this set. They're both, again, first-time WCW cards. They're both rookie cards. And they're both pretty big-name guys if you like wrestling. First up, we've got Flying Brian Pillman. So this would be his rookie card and rookie WCW card at the same time. Very cool. Flying body press. I remember watching him come off the rope, top rope with his Bengal tights. It was always awesome. Ric Flair and Bobby Eaton, toughest opponents, and winning the U.S. tag belts. Look at that. Awesome. All right, last card. Same thing. Rookie card. Rookie WCW card. Sid Vicious. Psycho Sid. Powerbomb. Devastating powerbomb. Great powerbomb. Lex Luger's toughest opponent. And becoming a member of the Four Horsemen. Which, there was just something wrong with him being in the Four Horsemen. I don't know. As many people argue forever, the Four Horsemen, who was the best, who should and shouldn't be in it. He just really stuck out, even more so than Paul Roma. Like, he just, didn't fit into me for whatever reason. But anyway, that's the Sid Vicious rookie cards. Which of these cards today did you like? What are your favorite wrestlers in this set? Do you have these cards? Have you played this game? Let me know down below in the comments about some of your favorites and what you think of this set. While you're there, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of my updated videos. You get a notification every time I post. Check out my social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I do a lot of card stuff on TikTok, so make sure to follow me on there. Also, don't forget to check out my storefronts on eBay, Mercari. Check out my cards all down there below as well. Thank you for supporting the show. Thank you for watching. And until next time, see you, wrestling fans.